Myself, P.R. Salom, the Assistant Professor of CSE from Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. Now I am going to present a video about what is business tier using POJO. POJO means here plain old Java objects. So POJO in Java stands for plain old Java object. It is an ordinary object which is not bound by any special restriction. So the POJO file does not require any special class path. It increases the readability and reusability of a Java program. POJOs are now widely accepted due to their easy maintenance and they are easy to read and write. POJO class does not have any naming convention for properties and methods. It is not tied to any Java framework. Any Java program can use it. The term POJO was introduced by Martin Fowler in 2000. It is available in Java from the EJP 3.0 by Sun Microsystem. Here EJP means Enterprise Java Beans. Generally, a POJO class contains variables and their getters and setters method. The POJO classes are similar to beans as both are used to define the objects to increase the readability and reusability. The only difference between them that bean files have some restrictions but POJO file does not have. Example, POJO class is used to define the object entities. For example, we can create an employee POJO class to define its objects. So below is an example for Java POJO class. Here we can see that package JTP POJO demo again, and then we are using a class called employee, a public class employee, and we are using the members called public string name, public string ID, private double salary, and then we are using the method public string get name, and then public void set name, and then public string get ID, public void set ID, and then public double get salary, and then public void set salary. So these are the methods. So the above employee class is an example of an employee POJO class. If you are working on Eclipse, you can easily generate setters and getters by right click on the Java program and navigate to source, generate getters and setters. So below are some properties of the POJO class. The POJO class must be public. It must have a public default constructor. It may have the arguments constructor. All objects must have some public getters and setters to access the object values by other Java programs. The object in the POJO class can have any access modifiers such as private, public, protected, but all instance variables should be private for improved security of the project. A POJO class should not extend predefined classes, and it should not implement pre-specified interfaces. It should not have any pre-specified annotations. So if you see the working of POJO class, the POJO class is an object class that encapsulates the business logic. In an MEC architecture, the controller interacts with the business logic, which contacts with the POJO class to access the data from the database. So below which example shows the working of the POJO class. So if we see how to use POJO class in Java program, the POJO class is created to use the objects in the Java programs. The main advantage of the POJO class is that you will not have to create objects every time in other Java programs. Simply we can access the objects by using the get and set methods. To access the objects from the POJO class, follow the steps. That is, first you have to create a POJO class objects, set the values using the set method, and then get the values using the get method. We can see in this example. So here in this example, we can see that we are creating an object for the POJO class called employee. So we are using object called OBJ, that is employee, OBJ equal to new employee. We are creating an object for the POJO class, and then we are setting the values by using the method called set name, set ID, set salary, and then we are printing it by using the system.out.println statements, and we can see the output here. That is name, Alicia, ID, and then salary. So from the above example, we can see we have accessed the POJO class properties in main class.java, and POJO is similar to bean class, so people often get confused between. So we have to know the difference between POJO class and bean classes. That we'll see in the next class. Thank you.